It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Wednesday, the 16th day of June. I'm James Spann. A very dry air mass will keep us in good shape through Friday, but tropical rains will likely move in here on Saturday and Sunday with a tropical system coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. Let's start with the upper air look across the country early this morning. A large upper high out west, just some nasty, hot, dry weather. But around here, we have a northerly flow aloft on the eastern side of the upper high, and that's pulled down a really dry air mass. And with those low dew points, it feels good this morning. Look at Cullman. They've dropped down to 56 degrees shortly before 5 o'clock. That's pretty remarkable for mid-June. Gadsden and Haleyville, 58. Anniston, 61. We've got 50s all the way down to Alexander City. Highs today, mid to upper 80s, and again, the dew points will stay low. There's the watch warning map. Again, we have excessive heat warnings in effect for many of the western states underneath the big upper high. Got a marginal risk of severe storms later today for parts of Minnesota and some of the adjacent states. Tomorrow, risk of severe storms over the upper Midwest and the western Great Lakes. And day 3, which is Friday, a risk of severe storms from Kansas City up to near Buffalo. So rain for the next 7 days. Obviously, the attention is focused down here in the deep south with a tropical system. The west will stay dry. These numbers could change as we get better clarity on that tropical low in the Gulf, but this is suggesting South Alabama could receive anywhere from 5 to 8 inches of rain over the next 7 days. Amounts for the north central part of the state, places like Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, Tuscaloosa, between 3 and 4 inches, and about 1 to 2 inches up in the Tennessee Valley. So in the tropics, the main focus will be the Gulf. Bill is now extra tropical up in the North Atlantic. That little feature out in the East Atlantic will not develop. It's off the board. So the attention will be on the Bay of Campeche. The Hurricane Center now giving this an 80% chance of becoming a tropical depression by the end of this week. And models are struggling. There's no low-level center at this point that really can initialize this thing. One way or the other, it's just going to be a big rainmaker for parts of the Deep South. So let's go to the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. Again, that nasty 597 upper high over the Four Corners out west where they are so hot and so dry. A cool trough over the eastern states. And again, we have the northerly flow aloft and a beautiful day. Sunny, low humidity, mid to upper 80s. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, highs 87 to 90. And Friday, the tropical system approaches and most of the state will stay dry. Some rain could begin near the Gulf Coast on Friday. And with these early season systems, the big issue, it's typically a lot of rain and the rip current danger increasing. I would expect double red flags down there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, the GFS has that tropical low near Baton Rouge with rain spreading into Alabama. Of course, the question is, when does it start? And that's really hard to answer at this point. Until the system gets a low-level center, we get some Hurricane Hunter data with the dropsons, we just don't know at this point. But clearly, there's a chance the rain will begin, we think, at some point during the day Saturday. For the northern half of the state, it might be late in the day. But certainly the rain should be widespread by Saturday night, and this is Sunday. That broad tropical low near Memphis, and Sunday should be just a soaking, rainy day. And with any feature like this, you'll have to watch for the possibility of a few little embedded thunderstorms that might try and rotate. You know, those tropical quick spin-up tornadoes can be so hard to deal with, just something to think about. Monday, we're still wet. The tropical low is moving northeast, but the very high dew points, precipitable water values will stay in place. And this is Tuesday. Evidence drier air begins to push in from the north. And then a week from today, Wednesday, June the 23rd, we have troughing to the north, and that looks like we'll be in a much drier air mass. We'll go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, June 25th. Heights are coming up of 594. Upper high beginning to build, and that suggests a chance of a few widely scattered showers or storms. Rain for Birmingham off the GFS ensemble. Now, understand this runs really all the way through the end of June, and you can see the mean is up to about 4 inches. And a lot of that will be with our tropical system coming in this weekend and early next week. Highs mostly in the 80s through next week, lows upper 60s and low 70s. And the CPC outlook, this is for June 23rd through June the 29th. and temperatures here would be close to average if this all works out. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3 o'clock this afternoon. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless. Hey, this is James Spann. I think one of the best parts of my job, getting to do weather programs in schools. During regular times, I'm in a school once or twice a day, teaching students, mostly in elementary schools, things about weather and science. It's a really great part of my job. In fact, if I wasn't a television meteorologist, I would be a third grade science teacher. But one thing I've noticed over the years, some children, not all, but some, develop a genuine fear, a phobia of weather, especially thunderstorms and tornadoes. To offset that, I commissioned a couple of creative members of my family to write a series of children's books about weather. And the first one is out. Benny and Chipper, Be Prepared, Not Scared. Your kids will absolutely love Benny the Bear and his best pal, Chipper the Beagle Dog. It's a really good read about thunderstorms and tornadoes and how it's okay to be a little afraid, but you don't have to be really afraid. As long as you're prepared, you understand them, you know what to do, and you take care of yourself. Information is very powerful, and that starts a process of kids overcoming that fear. And this book is a really good read for any elementary school student. My friend Ginger Z of ABC News in New York, the chief meteorologist there, wrote a foreword here. Jeremy Davis, an illustrator, really makes Benny and Chipper come to life. It's a great read, and your kids will love it. I would encourage you to get a copy, and we'll have future books with Benny and Chipper about things like thunderstorms and the science behind them, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So get your copy today. Right now it's available online at Spann Book, with 2 N's, spannbook.com. And you'll see some other cool stuff there as well. Benny and Chipper, Prepared Not Scared. Get your kids a copy today.